a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and this is a little bit of breaking news. This is what we've been seeing when we came out on the morning update. We talked last night on Twitch how we could possibly start a short. I did not start a short yet, but I was considering it. And we've rounded the top now. So if this does play out in a head and shoulders pattern like we were thinking yesterday and into today, I think our best bet here would wait for a back test, and this is what I'm going to do. So right now, we're in a key position right now if you're looking at a short. So if we're going to prove that this 20 days finally resistance, it's likely going to come back up and have one more attempt up somewhere. Now, where it catches it is the question, because it's down to about 41.7, the 20-day line, in the 30-minute time frame. So what we're going to want is we're going to want to watch for a retest, and when we can get the closest up to 41.7, that's when you would put in your short. Not right now, not on the 100-day. You want to get this first back test. So now that we know it's about 41.750, we put that line in, and now we're going to go into a smaller time frame so we can see this a little bit easier. So exactly what we're talking about here. Here's the bullish candle. That's the bullish engulfing in the 5-minute. Hopefully this will propel us up to about 41.734. Come just shy of the drop, and then it'll continue downward. That's what I'm looking for. That's how you play this properly. You can't get into a short until you get the proper stuff put in, especially if you do what I like to do, which is a 20x. It's not that I condone leverage trading, but in times of high volatility, if you can hammer these in the right spots, have a good stop loss, which my stop loss at any given time will be about $240 out, which means I would lose $240 if my stop loss got hit. But this is where they're going to hunt the shorts. This is why I firmly believe that they hunt the leverage traders, and I'm becoming a much better 1x trader based on understanding of the leverage trading. Right now, I'm not looking to 1x trade. I'm looking to do a 20x short when this does what I need it to. As you can see, when I came on, I targeted the number, targeted the spot I needed to hit, brought it down in the 5-minute time frame to prove it, and now look at how much closer we are to 41.750. And then even when I came on, we're all the way up to 41.154. So that's what I'm looking at right now for a short. Everybody's like, when are you going to get back into a position or a short or whatever? I did long XRP at 20x, and I made $1,100 plus in 87 minutes. That's the point, though. You get in, you get out. I got out before we had to do all this nonsense on the head. But I got in before we ever touched 38 cents. So I was able to do what I needed to do, get in and get out, make my 38% on $3,000. You heard that right. And was able to propel my position to almost 4,100 on KuCoin now. So my next step is to take that 4,000 now, do a 20x short when the time is given to me. I'm not seeking it out. I'm simply waiting for the formation to do what it needs to do, and I've been patient. I didn't go in it yesterday or the day before after I got out. You know, I didn't do anything yesterday because I know what needs to happen here for this to play true, just like I knew what needed to happen for it to play up. So, and True, pay attention to this. You see what I did there? But True also, if you guys are in my Twitch, has been playing these beautifully, and he agreed with me yesterday when I talked about the short position. So, and I only talk about him because he understands the 20, even he did a 50x trade. Big balls McGee. But it paid off. We targeted, and we went back and forth even during the Twitch, and it was actually a beautiful thing. So anybody who was watching a couple days ago was able to get in. But see what we're talking about here? See the W reversal? What I'm talking about? So this should get us up into this range where we're going to get rejected, or we would use it as support and show a fake out. But in my opinion, again, Luna Classic's getting absolutely bent over and split roasted again, down 12.24%. So anytime anybody makes money on Luna, like I said, it's always going to come back down and butt fuck you. It always is. Excuse my French, but it is. Right now we're on a bull flag, though. So if you ride it properly, there's always going to be this chance that this is a big pump and dump. So they're going to need to get liquidity from someone. So if you do that properly, you can also make money. But I'm not focusing on Luna right now. I can do a standalone update on Luna in a little bit. But right now, pay attention to what I'm saying with XRP. It's that simple. If we can do this properly, we're going to come down. And the reason why I say there's an opportunity, because if we back test the 30-minute properly, see this bullish divergence that's about to start in the 4-hour. So wouldn't it be nice, see how we're taking it from the 30 to the 10 or the 5 to the 1 to now the 4 hour. So the logic here is overall we're still bullish, but you got to follow me though. The 30 minute, we're going to try to back test this 41,750. We see the bearish engulfing candle, which means we can come up to the top of here, which is actually a perfect spot for it to be in. So we go to the 5. We're showing the bullish engulfing candle in the smaller time frame, and I'm going to show you why. This is going to come up to 41,750, but when it comes there, we are then going to pull it out into the 4 hourly when we open our position, if we so choose, because then from 41,750, my play is all the way down to here to 40240 approximately. Prove that this is going to hold support and a bullish divergence started in the 4 hour time frame and ride this bitch up to the moon, which in a 20x trade, simply the moon on this play means that this is not the head formation and that this is kind of a FU to anybody who gets into a short and they're going to think they're going to make money. But I believe the targeted move off of this, you could ride this into this 46,578 if you do this properly. So, did you get that? It's Inception style in this bitch on this update. So, 30 minute, we have a bearish divergence starting. We're going to retest the 20 minute time, or the 20 day and the 30 minute time frame. Now, we're going to have to bring it down as the time moves on, because if it doesn't do this in the next hour, well, obviously, then our 20 day is going to keep coming down. But eventually, we're going to meet, and as of right now, we're just saying it's, here, what's that, 41, we'll just say 709. Go into the 5 minute. And this is what we're trying to do. In the 5 minute, we can see we're having a little bit of momentum. We have a bull flag, and we're looking to get up to 41,709. That's in that area is where you're going to want to buy if you're taking out a short. With the anticipation that when you get into this, you look into the 4 hour time frame. After we hit 41,709, we're going to come down, and we're actually going to back test the 20 day and the 4 hour time frame to prove support for a bullish divergence that's going to start in the future. We're just projecting this off into the future. But this is everything and every step of what goes into my thinking before I go into a position. So if everything is filled, we will first ride the short down to the 20 day, sell out of it, let it do what it needs to do, and then after the 41,709 down to 40,287 approximately, we'll then flip into a long position on the 20x, and we'll ride this at minimum back up to 41709. But if everything goes right, all the way up to 46,578, which would make this a very, very good trade. If we do this properly, this would be a 300% gain here on the way back up, and another about 55% on the way down on a short. So that is what I'm thinking. If I can play this off and do this how I want, this could be a very profitable day. If I fuck it up, I just won't be in the position. But that's what I'm watching. So who's ever on board, get in the Telegram, $9.99 a month. Make sure you're at my Twitch tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're grown. We have 337 followers on Twitch now. Had a 54 average on the live stream last night, which was absolutely incredible. For only having 330-something people, to have that many people on average, woo, was that a fun night? And this is all my craziness and more. Tell me what you think in the comments, because I can 100% guarantee you nobody looks at the charts like I do, and this is just further proof of why I'm the best in the business.